What is going on, YouTube? This is Gavin 21202, aka Gavin Orlandi. Good morning. I hope you guys are having yourself a fantastic morning so far. If any of you guys are still up, it's about maybe 6:45. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing you a 3-topic WWE news video. I told you guys that they would return today, and without any further ado, that's what's going to happen. So I got 3 major topics, main event caliber topics lined up for you guys. You guys already know how it all goes. You guys throw it down in the comment section what you guys think about it at the end of the video, what your favorite topic was, and your thoughts on that topic. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, we're going to hop right into the video. So, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Whoop-ow. Ladies and gentlemen, the first topic is breaking news in regards to WWE's Money in the Bank pay-per-view and the original plans that WWE had scrapped out or printed out for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank. Now, with that being said, for those of you that don't know, Kofi Kingston defeated Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 35 to become the WWE Champion. WWE's original plan was to have Kofi Kingston defend the championship against Daniel Bryan alongside Rowan at Money in the Bank, but with Bryan's injury, it does not seem likely that that's going to happen, and that's why WWE decided to turn Kevin Owens heel. Now, with that being said, Kevin Owens was not originally supposed to turn heel. WWE was going to end up, due to the fact that Daniel Bryan got injured, WWE was going to bring over someone from Raw, whether that be Drew McIntyre or Samoa Joe of the sorts, or even Roman Reigns, to take on Kofi Kingston. It seems WWE is already building up to, or not building up to it yet, but it seems like WWE has already have plans drawn out. They already have plans drawn out for a feud between Kofi and Roman Reigns. And, initially after Daniel Bryan got injured, the original plan also was to pair Kofi Kingston up with Randy Orton in a feud, but obviously WWE did not decide to pull the trigger on that one. I think that one would have been a great way for Kofi to kick off his first feud. I think Randy putting Kofi over in that feud would be a great elevation, great motivation, and it would just be the best thing for Kofi in his career if he could defeat Randy, pretty much the guy that is the reason that he did not get his championship push years and years ago. So, there's a lot that goes into it, ladies and gentlemen. So, Daniel Bryan, I really hope that he gets better. No more information has been brought to me on that undisclosed injury, but, I mean, if it's really that, I would just really hope it's not some type of head injury or neck injury or something of that sort, because then that would be lights out for Daniel Bryan for good. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take this time and hop right into the second topic of today's video. So here we go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are familiar with the name Dean Malenko, for those of you that don't know Dean Malenko, the man of 1,000 holds, a very great technical wrestler, Dean Malenko has been a backstage producer for over 8 years. And with that being said, it's been reported to Sports Illustrated and from Sports Illustrated that Dean Malenko has left and quit his role from the company as the producer, and there is very word on the horizon that he could be on his way over to AEW. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, Dean Malenko, obviously there's a lot of news going around about WWE being frustrated or the writers being frustrated with Mr. McMahon. There's no exact word on why Dean Malenko exactly chose to leave as of right now, but if that becomes available to me, I'll make sure to bring that to you guys. But all that's been said recently is just reported that Dean Malenko has left his role as the company. Whether or not he's actually leaving the company completely or just leaving that role, it seems as if he'll be on his way out of the company and possibly headed over to AEW. And his role backstage was to put matches together, create matches, highlight smaller guys, and his great knowledge of technical wrestling. So you guys can check out the full story about this down the link in the description below. Find out what you guys want, because unless there's something I'm not bringing you guys, but there's no specific source in regards as to why he decided to leave. I would obviously just guess frustration. He's angry, jealousy, who knows? There's a lot of different factors that could go into it. Maybe he just doesn't want to be there. Maybe he wants to take his talent elsewhere and go and help progress with like AEW or some sorts. And that would be really cool to see, in my opinion. So, if this is really it for Dean Malenko, I wish you well, man. And ladies and gentlemen, that leads us into the main event of today's video. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the final topic of today's WWE news video is breaking news in regards to SmackDown Live And WWE may have just possibly confirmed that SmackDown Live will be moving to 3 hours long weekly once they make the move over to Fox. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, once WWE makes the move over to Fox, there's a thought that a lot of fans, a lot of rumors that guys like John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, all those guys will be appearing on SmackDown to elevate it, to get the ratings up. And with that being said, WWE moving SmackDown to 3 hours is also a better way for SmackDown to compete with Raw. Now, Triple H and a lot of people backstage say one thing that he wished that he could do would be to make Raw 2 hours long again. He said that he wished that it would have never went to 3 hours, because for some reason they have this mindset that they don't have anything to fill that, but yet you have a locker room of 500 superstars, and not even 40 of those guys, not even 20 of those guys maybe on the show. So I don't know how you exactly run out of stuff to do. But with that being said, it is just a very big possibility, although it is a possibility just as much that it may happen that it won't. You can basically stay tuned on this channel, because if it does move to 3 hours, WWE will obviously be confirming it sometime soon. And while the deal is not set in stone with Fox yet, WWE is going to have to do something amazing with SmackDown in order to keep that deal going. Because Raw, USA Network's already told WWE how they feel about Raw. SmackDown is probably a lot better than Raw. I think SmackDown's better than Raw. I've always liked SmackDown better than Raw. And personally, I think that SmackDown moving to 3 hours would be a great thing, because I think that I feel like WWE will know what to do with SmackDown when they move to 3 hours. I feel like it'll be great content, and it'll be everything that Raw should be. So, ladies and gentlemen, 3 major topics we went over today. Breaking news in regards to Raw moving to SmackDown possibly moving to 3 hours. Kofi Kingston, WWE Championship plans for Money in the Bank, etc., ladies and gentlemen. I just want you guys to throw down in the comment section what you guys think about all this. In order for me to bring you all the latest WWE news, rumors, headlines, and updates, I need you guys to like this video, favorite this video, share this on every social media platform that's humanly possible, and do me one last thing, and definitely subscribe. Gavin 21202 out.